Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Don Pierce. I'm here with Paul Rensselaer, and this afternoon we're going to discuss how to make oven roasted garlic tomatoes. Uh, we're going to make a half batch here, so we're going to use approximately 20 number two tomatoes. And first of all, we want to core those out like Paul's doing right there with a tomato shark. I'm sure most of you have seen that. Take that core out, just like that. After that, we want to cut these in half, right around the equator of the tomato, as Paul's showing you right now. It's best to use a serrated knife anytime you're cutting a tomato. Or make sure you've got a very sharp one. And also, make sure you're wearing a cut glove. Then, after we've cut our tomatoes in half, then we're going to slam them through basically the lemon ledger, which is an 8 slice, just like that. And then we're going to I'll show you the size of the tomato that we're looking for here. As you can see, we're looking for a nice little chunk of tomato. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, after we've got our tomatoes cut, we're going to place in a stainless steel mixing bowl. And to that, for a half batch, we're going to add 5 tablespoons of our minced garlic. And then a cup and a quarter of olive oil. And then we're going to thoroughly mix that very gently with a rubber spatula. So you got a good coating of olive oil and garlic on all of your tomatoes. But you don't want to damage them. And that's why you want to do it very, very gently. Okay, after we've got our tomatoes mixed up with our olive oil and garlic, we're going to put them on sheet pans lined with our baking paper. What? Yeah. All right. We want to try to get as many as you can with the skin side down. Uh, you know, you don't really necessarily have to get them all, but that gives you kind of the best results. Just make sure that you don't have too many stacked on top of each other on the sheet pans. After that, we're going to lightly season them with a little kosher salt and some coarse ground black pepper. Uh, Kosher salt, we're going to use about 5 teaspoons. And you can see Paul's just giving him a nice little ample spread of kosher salt. And then we're going to come back with about 4 teaspoons of our coarse ground black pepper. Want to make sure that they're not overly seasoned, but you want to make sure each tomato has a little bit of black pepper on it. Okay, after we've got them all seasoned up and ready to go, we're going to bake them in a 225 degree oven for 2 hours. And we want to make sure that the tomatoes are kind of dark and caramelized. Okay, after 2 hours in a 225 degree oven, we're going to remove our tomatoes. You can see they're kind of caramelized there. We've got a nice little dark caramelization on all of our tomatoes. We're going to allow them to cool for a little bit. Then we'll transfer those to a Cambro, and then we'll day dot and store at room temperature until you're ready for use. And then we'll want to make sure that at the end of the night we cover and refrigerate. And the shelf life on these is 3 days.